All right, so you are moving right along. I know this process is very, very tedious, but it's good. You're learning a lot. So, as you know, nonprofits must have a board of directors, right? And so, in most states, the minimum is 3 members. But you need to check with your own state. Each state makes a determination, okay? So, I want you to think of 4 people you can invite to serve on your board of directors because your board of directors are the one who's kind of has the fiduciary responsibility for the organization. And I want you to think about who you want to invite and determine what capacity they can serve and how they can help you with your mission. You need a president, a vice president, a treasurer, and a secretary. As the founder, you can be the president, and I have been the president of my organization because I'm going to be someone there that's going to be on a day-to-day operations, and I want to be able to have my hands on. You want to get their name, their address, and their contact information, okay? And you want to write it down because you always want to have it for so many reasons. And if you can create a form for them, create a form. Ask them about their birthday, what they like, what they don't like, okay? Because that way you can always send them things, let them know, hey, happy birthday, or what have you, or it's your anniversary, we're thinking of you, thanks for being here, I'm glad that you're in our organization. But you want to think for people who can help you with fundraising because that's one of the most important things that the board of directors is going to have to do is help bring in money because that's what's going to operate the organization, right? You have to have funding. So when you pick your team, I want you to pick your team wisely. Someone who cares about you because this is your vision, this is your baby, and this is your mission, and this is what you want to do. So you can't have somebody who just doesn't care anything about you because I want you to keep in mind this is a community-based organization. This is for the public benefit. It's not for one individual person. And your board could come along and decide, you know, we love what she's doing, we like it, but we don't particularly like her, so let's vote her out, okay? So you want to be really, really careful when you're picking your board. Don't have your family on the board. This is not your time to say, oh, come on, kumbaya, your family. The IRS frowns on that, okay? Frowns on a whole bunch of board members. Now, if you want to have a family organization, then you may want to get a foundation, okay? Because with the foundation, it could be a family foundation. But the IRS really frowns on the board being family. Because what's going to happen is you as the president, you're probably going to be getting paid because you're going to be the CEO and you're going to be running the day-to-day operation. So who's going to vote you having a lot of money, right? So remember, this is for the public benefit of the community. So I want you to have fun. I want you to go research, talk to people, find out what their time commitment is. You don't want a whole lot of time commitment because this is a voluntary position. Okay, but you want to make sure that they are invested and they care about what you care about. Find people that can help you. You may need an accountant, someone who's good with accounting or bookkeeping. Someone that's fundraising, someone who's good to go out there and talk to people, someone who's good with HR. But find someone who's going to complement what you do. So this is an exciting part. You're pulling your team together. Get your board of directors, check with your state, and find out what is mandatory. I keep my board small. I always kept the board small. I kept it anywhere between 3 and 7, depending on what was going on. You want to make sure that's going to be in your bylaws, the number of board members that your organization has. You want to have a minimum of 3 because you need to have a president, you want to have a secretary, you want to have a treasurer, and then you can have members. But it's up to you to determine what's going to be best for your organization. So I wish you much success, and let's get your board together. I'll see you in the next lesson.